on? Man, just listen to this podcast. Sasha Daygame interviewing this guy, John Matrix. And they just break down consciousness and existence in such a way that it's just really fucked me up. And I have to talk about it. One concept that I kind of grasp and will try to explain to you as best as I can. And there's just so many layers. There are certain things that certain concepts that helps to know about when you just go deeper and deeper into what life really is, what life, existing consciousness. And so he talks about thinking, and if you know about the infinite, like the infinite intelligence of the universe, then our thoughts are not our thoughts. We just think that they're our thoughts. We think that they come from our brain. We think that they come from our mind, but they really come from the infinite. They just come from consciousness. Maybe something or someone is planting all these different thoughts in our minds, and we see some of them, we hear some of them, because when we see them, when we hear them, they don't show up in our mind. We don't see them there. They just appear in some form. Like, it could be it's not sound. We don't kind of hear our mind talking to us, but it's just kind of an indescribable communication of, you should eat this, or I want to do this, I want to make this episode of that, or I want to watch this. And we don't have choice in the thoughts that we have necessarily. Thoughts just appear. Dreams happen. And this idea of being awake and versus being asleep, as far as the practical ways of going to bed and waking up out of your bed and being aware that we're inside of a matrix, and most people are asleep to that fact because they're just on their phones. And I've been thinking about kids a lot lately, like that guy right there. And you look at kids, you see kids, how they behave. They're just playful, they're just having fun, they're present, they're in life. And they don't think that, oh, this is my life, this is how life works. They just are. They're looking at a bug, they're a bug. That's just what their existence is. And you grow up and your parents just raise you the best that they can, hopefully, most of the time. And being that we all go through experiences, and our parents before them raised them the way that they raised them, there's just no way to avoid any flaws. Even the perfect parent will inflict some kind of trauma or wound onto you that will have you go through life to deal with struggle and adversity. And you see that with children, that when the innocence goes, it's a sad thing, and it's an inevitable part of this existence that we are a part of. And with the infinite amount of potential life that there is in just this galaxy, and 8 billion people on this earth that we're on, and then whoever the fuck knows how many other planets in this galaxy, and all the stars and planets in this galaxy, in this universe, only make up 4% of the space that we know about, and 96% of all that is just dark matter. It's just blackness. And we could all be living inside of one other being. All these planets and stars and black space could just be atoms and molecules inside of another being. And that could go on for infinite amounts. And it can also regress to infinite amounts, which reminds me of a song, Infinite Regression by Quantic. And it's just really exciting to be a part of listening to a conversation like that happening, where this kind of awareness and consciousness is being discussed, And it feels like a secret that people want to keep from us, that life is so much deeper than is presented to us. And The Matrix is a perfect analogy for it. And I should really rewatch that movie, because the whole blue pill, red pill thing of just swallow the blue pill and go back to your regular way of thinking and believing that life is like this, where you live in a building and you have a job and your name is Ted Burns and you have a wife and she can't get pregnant because some kind of weird shit going on. Maybe she's too old and you're like, damn, I don't feel like a man and I can't get hard because I watch too much porn and I can't get it up. There's a lot of people living like that, and they don't know that they're living like that. They just are. I mean, they know they are living that, but they don't know that there's something deeper out there. I don't like that guy's in my consciousness right now. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, I just it's fucking exciting, man. The deeper I go into the spiritual realm and healing and understanding and having quit porn, just all this shit is just coming out. And these ideas and all the pain I'm feeling in my body is becoming less and less significant, because I'm such a singular being, but I'm everything apparently. And there's just so much other shit going on just in this city of Chicago, and there's so many cities and states and countries and continents and ocean creatures and shit we have no fucking clue about on this planet and all the other planets. And I called up my friend April Wilson, and I'm going to interview her for my YouTube channel. And she had an amazing theory on reincarnation that just really got me excited, which was, when we die, we go to another planet or we go to another realm. We don't just come back to this earth as a tree or something. Like we could just end up on a completely different planet. And if there is reincarnation, do we just take the blue pill again and we have no knowledge of our past life? Because if we did, how would we exist on that planet, knowing that, hey, I used to be Luke Warner and I used to make YouTube videos, and now I'm whoever else I could become. And I used to have thoughts of, I just want to be a spirit. I just want to be a thing that's not connected to this body. I don't feel like that connected to this body. I think there's more out there. So it's cool to be able to practically listen to things that discuss that and be a part of unplugging from all the bullshit that this society that we're in conditions us to believe. So I'm going to be getting into some crazy woo-woo shit like this that's really exciting for me, and hope you enjoy it, and it's going to be dope. So I'll see you next time. Peace.